Hi. A while back, Microsoft evangelist and blogger, public speaker extraordinaire Scott Hanselman wrote a blog called "I'm a Phony, Are You?" And in it he described the Imposter Syndrome. And it was inspired by talking to a young man at Microsoft who told him, deep down, I know I'm okay. Programming since I was 13, graduated top of my computer science degree, got into Microsoft, but I feel like an imposter. And what he meant was he studied his craft, he knows his skills, but it's harder than it should be. Sometimes he just struggles learning something new about his technology. And it's a common feeling. Most, if not all, developers have felt this way at one time or another. It's okay to feel that way. It means you care, but it's also, this is a very difficult field, and struggling through new learning is common. Last night, working on this entry of the diary, I hit a technical snag. Everything was going well, and I hit something that I hadn't done before, and it wasn't working the way it was supposed to work. Documentation was limited. It's a fairly new technology. I spent some time on Google and Binged with Google. I found little pieces here and there that helped me, had to do a lot of experimentation. It took me several hours, and quite honestly, I felt like an imposter. Sometimes I just wanted to go home. But I kept working through it, gathered enough information from different sources to get clues and turn the big problem into a smaller one, and finally resolved it and completed this entry of the diary. But I want to bring this up, that it's okay to feel like an imposter. It's normal to feel like an imposter. If you're not developing your skills constantly, perhaps you are an imposter, but if you are working at it, or if you are working at developing your skills, it's okay to feel that way. There's a couple points I want to bring up. First of all, this is not easy. What we do, programming, software development, is not easy. If it were, a lot more people would be doing it, and our skill set would not be in such high demand. I'm glad it's not easy. Two, no one's born with this knowledge. Everybody learns it. It's changing rapidly. It's a constant learning process. I challenge it's probably more so than medical or legal fields. This is one field that you need to study all the time. And it's normal to struggle through those learning curves that we all go through. Three, technology is very diverse. There's systems technologies, network technology, software development, and even within software development, a Ruby developer does not know the things a C# developer knows, and vice versa. Everybody is specialized in this field. And the technology changes very rapidly. If you are working in this field, if you are really trying to do something new and innovative, you will constantly be pushing the envelope of your comfort zone. You'll constantly be pushing yourself to learn new skills, and that can be difficult to learn those skills. Don't quit. I felt like going home a couple times last night. Don't quit. Seek out resources. Keep working at it. Chisel the problem down from a big problem to a smaller one. Find pieces of it that do work and try to identify that last piece that's missing. And finally, don't be afraid to ask for help. If you identify the top developers that you know, I'm sure that most of them, if not all of them, are living on Google or Stack Overflow. They're looking for the best way or the quickest way to solve a problem that they haven't solved before or they don't remember how to solve. They're also talking to peers. Talk to other developers you work with or other developers that work in the area. Don't go to other people immediately. Try to work it out yourself first. If people think that you're just coming to them without even thinking about it, they're not going to help you for very long. But if they understand that you've thought through the process, you've tried to resolve it, and you can present the questions to them in such a way to help narrow the question, you'll find that people are very eager to help you. So don't be afraid, don't give up, and ask for help. The whole basis of peer programming is working together. It's okay to feel like an imposter, just don't be one.